Hi and welcome to this live currency strength indicator tables video. My name is John. I'll be taking you through the charts this Thursday the 24th of November. Here you can see we have the live currency strength indicator tables in front of us. We have our trend traders table and our day traders table. These are showing the same studies but just highlighting different time frames. So our trend traders is our higher time frame and our day traders is our lower time frame. You can see here the currencies are highlighted in green. Those currencies that are highlighted in green are showing a confluence between the two time frames, and that's where we'll be focusing some attention in these videos. The tables auto update every 15 minutes 24/7, so wherever you are in the world you can access the currency strength indicator tables at any time and get a recent update. So what are the tables showing us today? Well, it's showing us that the New Zealand dollar is topping both the tables once again. So we've seen this happen quite recently, where the New Zealand dollar in particular has remained S1 on the trend trader side of things for quite some time now. And now we've seen Kiwi return back to the day traders the past couple of days, and now it's back to S1, showing us that the Kiwi is still something you should be focusing on for long opportunities. And recently we discussed Kiwi CAD for long opportunities, so hopefully you've seen that video and took that video and had a look at the information there. So what else does it show us? Well, it shows us that the yen is the second strongest currency, third strongest currency on the day traders, and the pound is the third strongest currency on the trend traders, second strongest currency on the day traders. On the weak side of things, the US dollar tops both tables. That's followed by the Canadian dollar on both tables at W2. On the trend traders, we have the euro as W3, and on the day traders, we have the Swiss franc as W3. Now in this video in particular, we're going to take a look at dollar yen. I've had a look at all the pairs, and dollar yen is the one that's really standing out to me at the moment for a potential move to the downside. So let's go take a look at dollar yen. Now obviously we've had some news recently. Fundamentally, we've had some lower PMIs out of the US. We've also had a dovish FOMC meeting yesterday, which showed signs of slowing pace of the rate hikes that are to come. So the US really starting to potentially show a little bit of slowdown now, which is quite interesting to see, which is then causing the dollar to weaken significantly. We also have to bear in mind that it is Thanksgiving in the US as well, so we're going to have low liquidity at the moment, so keep that in mind when we're looking at the charts today. So what are we looking at? Well, this is the monthly time frame. The monthly time frame is showing us that the price is in an upward trend. Okay, we've spiked to the upside here. We've been in that upward trend ever since sort of 2011, when prices rallied to the upside. It did consolidate for a few years until 2020, where we saw this huge rally in dollar yen, where the yen weakness really did start to kick in. Now that yen weakness drove price up to sort of the 150 handle, where the Bank of Japan did start to then talk about some kind of intervention. We have seen that sort of pullback now. We have seen quite a significant move to the downside. If we take a look at how long prices move, we've moved from the 152 high all the way down to the 138.25s, which is, you know, 1,365 pip move. So we have seen a significant move down this past month, and you know, is that momentum essentially going to continue? Well, according to the tables, that could happen, because we do have the yen as a strong currency and the dollar as a weak currency. So if we go down to the weekly time frame, let's see how price is performing at the moment. Well, we can see again that strong upward trend here. Price has come to the 139 highs of the previous weekly highs and looks to be finding no buyers at all. We had a little bit of a jump up, but ever since, price is now starting to look a little bit more towards the negative side. Sellers are very active around this 139 handle at the moment. Continuing down to the daily time frame, then we can actually see that price has broken out of a bullish upward channel. We broke through then key support levels at the 142 handle, and price has traded to the downside through there. like I said, found some small buyers here at the 139 handle, but then rallied back to the 142 lows where we found resistance once more. So that's telling me that price does want to move to the downside. If it's going to continue to move to the downside, where could it move to? Well, previous lows rest at the 137 spot 70 handle, but we also have this trend line running through here, which is where I'm expecting price to come and retest, which is around about the 137 handle. So I think price may want to retest this area here. If, however, price then trades through that point, you can see the next point of resistance is going to be the 200 daily moving average, which is around about the 134 handle. Beyond that, we've got sort of the 130, 150s down through here, but price hasn't broken through this trend line just yet. So waiting to see if we can continue that move to the downside there. Now, from a day trader's point of view, you're going to be looking at price action right now. From a trend trader's point of view, your move was probably back up at the 142, and I'm pretty sure we did talk about this in a previous video when price was back at the 139 handle. So looked for that price to come to that 142 and reject. So trend traders should already be looking to be in on this market. If not though, you could look and wait for price to break through this trend line support, maybe then come back to the 139 handle as resistance here for a continuation. However, day traders, I think there's a potential option forming here. I'm just going to go down to the hourly time frame just to show you what's occurring, because I do feel that price could be about to break out of this zone down through here. You can see that we've kind of traded between those levels like we've already discussed, the 139 and the 142 handle. But looking at this hourly price action here, you can see that price has started to sort of move sideways and start to consolidate around and below the 139. So what I'd be looking for here is if price traded outside of this zone, that would give opportunities, I think, to the day traders for a breakout opportunity to short down towards that trend line support down through here. If I just zoom out a little bit through there, you can see we're already starting to break through the lows here now. So if you get a close below, that could be an opportunity then to see price come down towards the 137 handle here for dollar yen. So day traders, that's what I'll be looking for. Trend traders, like I said, you want to be looking for a little bit more of a swing move where price trades through the lows, comes back, retests the 139 handle, maybe even the bullish trendline support, can then turn to resistance for a continuation to the downside. Now, if I just flick back to the currency strength indicator tables, you can see here that Kiwi tops the board here as well as pound. Now, actually looking at Kiwi, if we go have a little look again from a day trader's point of view, there could be an option for you to trade to the upside because price has popped through that 0 spot 62 handle which we spoke about previously. Now we've popped through that 0 spot 62 handle, the 200 daily moving average at 0 spot 63 handle could be the next stop for price. Now if you go right down into the 15-minute time frame here, you can see that price is starting to sort of pull back here, but you can see recently on the 15-minute we've got this higher low. So what I'd be looking for a day trading possibility is for a move through that trend line support or trend line resistance through here. If price was to close through that, that could be an option then to see price trade to the upside. So from a day trading perspective, you've got another option there with Kiwi US dollar to the upside. I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed this video update. If you are interested in how you can use the live currency strength indicator tables to find trading opportunities in the Forex markets, then please head over to charlesclifton.co.uk. You can see here we run a trial period for £1, so you can see how this service may be helpful to you. Thanks for watching this video, and I look forward to speaking to you soon.